Hey everybody, welcome to this next episode of Project Rebuild. Physio number 11. Just come out of that, so hey, just giving you an update. It's been a tricky one. It's been a tricky week this week. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, I'm always honest with you. Been a tricky week. It's been a bit frustrating. It's as you'll know, if you've ever been in pain, it's not nice being in pain. It's not nice being in pain all of the time. It's not nice being in pain where you go to do things every day, ordinary things, and you just get searing pain from just trying to pick something up or whatever it might be. And it's been like that this week. And, just keeping it real with you, that's taking its toll. Now, I am, as you know, I've got a strong mindset. I look at the positive side, I look at the life lessons, and sometimes we do have to dig deep. We have to trust that process. We have to have faith in that process. And yeah, we're digging deep this week. We really are. And I think there is a life lesson in that as well, in terms of, yes, sometimes we have to dig deep and we have to have that patience. And sometimes, especially when we're in pain, we're impatient for it to get better because we don't like being in pain. But sometimes we've got to just, keep going and just have that patience and keep hold of that faith and that trust that we're doing the right things with the right people to help us get better. And look, I am, it's chalk and cheese from where I was. So, my neck and my back and my lower back, it's like all of that stuff that just needs strengthening now. So that's good. So it's just this shoulder, and this shoulder is really painful. And it wasn't helped by the strapping that we put on last week, caused a bunch of blistering as well. So that's not great. So we went in today. So there you go. Hey, that's just keeping it real for you in terms of where we've got to. Today's physio was an interesting one. We had ultrasound again, which is kind of cool. You got this device that is just putting sound waves into you, and you don't really feel much. You might feel just getting a little bit warm in there, but it helps with the recovery. It helps with the blood flow. It's kind of cool. And then we did something new. He was going to get his Klingon weapon of war out again, and I thought, I'm not into that today. And you could see that I was in a lot of pain, and he changed the plan to something new. Now, I like to do new things, so we did some cupping today. And I've seen lots of videos on this, and you see everybody with these cups on their back, and then you see the red marks, the red circles. So we did a bit of that today. That was painful. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't expect that. Yeah, it just sucking your skin away and your muscle away from your body. I mean, it's quite painful. And during that was also then moving my arm. And to be fair, saw a real different side to him today. Really gentle and supporting the movement in my arm, because whilst these cups were on there, I was then having to move my arm in different positions, and clearly it was really, really painful. And then we would move the cups, to different places. So right now, looks like I've been stung by a jellyfish or something. I've got these big red marks all over my shoulder. But it was interesting, and we'll see what that's done. And it was a little bit easier in some movements, but some are still very, very painful. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, the old cupping, that's, it's, I can now tick that off the list. It's been on my list for a little while to see what it would be like. And now I know. I will just say, if you're going to go into it, yeah, painful. Okay. But, hopefully worth it. And through all this kind of, and just assessing where we are, we've got a name for what's left. Painful arc syndrome. It's called a few other things as well. But essentially, it's where the tendons, a bit scientific for you, it's when the tendons are, when you move it in certain directions, the tendons are rubbing and catching on the bone. Hence the reason it's then really, really painful. So again, it's nice to know what we're dealing with, get a little bit clearer with what we're dealing with, trying new things to ease it, and see what happens. And I've got a little bit more strapping on, not as much as last time. and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's going to behave itself and not cause any more blistering. So anyway, there you go. That's it. It's been a 5-minute update, but just in case you're interested. And again, if you've been, why am I doing these things? It's just a different side. I'm talking about the here and now, and it's been a nice opportunity to do that with you. Obviously, if other people are going through physio, if they've been in an accident, if something's happened, then I hope you've got some value from these, because I'm documenting the process and being very honest and clear about the different things, and do they hurt, don't they hurt, what are they all about, and I hope you found some value in that. That's certainly the aim, and obviously to give you some hope and reassurance as well that over time things do get better. But it is a journey, and there are roller coaster moments, but we will get there. So I hope you found value in these, and there will be more to come. I've got another session later in this week, and we'll see what happens after that. Until then, hope you've enjoyed this one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep rebuilding.